Hello, I'm MC Toon, the worst rapper in the world. I'm going to take that as long as I can. So, today we've got Victor Croote. And he's going to come on. He's trying to get connected right now, and I don't know what's going on. What his particular issue is. Now, we may have a guest moderator just to help keep the keep things under control here. So, but there's still nothing from Victor. Oh, here he sent me a link. He wants me to join his. Really? Hold on. You want me to join yours? That's weird. Does he have a paid subscription, I wonder? I don't know if that. I mean, I could join his. Strange guy. Victor's been on and off on whether or not he's gonna be joining. So yeah, we'll see. I'm waiting for him to respond. We'll see. But while we're waiting, you may notice the color and the camera is a little different. I have a new camera, and it's I'm borrowing it. It's from my kid. So let's see. Not really, though. You could message that instead of on here. That doesn't make sense. Why can't you join mine? So all right. So it's a Lumix 85G camera, and I had to get a Elgato HDMI converter, and the color may be a little off, so I got to work on that a little. So it is a warmer color. It's nicer on turquoise Laura's eyes. Well, I'm glad for that. So, oh my gosh, he's saying it's asking for a code. And there's the code. Like, they never can tech, can they? They never can tech. That number code didn't work. It's oh, he says. Silly kid. So, your new camera has a delay with picture to sound. Interesting. I do have a new sound thing going as well, so that guests can hear video that I play. Oh my gosh. He's still. There's no code. Oh, there it is. Let's see if that works. Poor guy. He struggles. But we do have, let's see. He's trying. I think he's going to be here. But just in case, we do have a little more interesting thing going on here. We have, and I gotta fix this. Oh, my camera is all goofy. So, changing the camera changed everything. So, we do have this. What's this over here? Who knows? We'll see. All right. While Victor, Victor changed his name on. On Discord to Scout General CV Croote Esquire NGO. Daniel Pratt's water heater wants to debate. Adam L likes my old camera. Why? Do you see too many eyebrow hairs? Nose hairs? I see Earth is seriously flat is there. Probably sent his one piece of nonsense, then he's going to run off. I sent him an email to debate, and he's not answered. Silly guy. So, nothing yet from Victor on that. Well, I wonder. Hey, Batman, how you doing? Hey, Batman, how you doing?
Yeah, Alfred, which button do I press? The camera's not showing. What button?
There we go. And
Hi.
hello, Batman. Obviously, you're not American Batman because I'm that bad. You're the not American Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman, but that's fine. That's fine. We can wrestle it out later. How you doing, Batman?
Yeah, good. A little worried. I left Gotham in the hands of Clark Kent. I mean, not Clark Kent, Superman. Clark Kent's not Superman.
Yeah,
But he's scared of green rocks and stuff. So I don't know how that's gonna go.
yeah. I hope nobody has rocks that are green.
So,
So what do
he's
you-
the general here.
The general, the Scout General C.V. Croote Esquire NGO. What does NGO stand for? I don't know.
I don't know. But I've heard he's got special Q clearance, and he's also met the Queen. I met the Queen once. Corgis kept chewing my cape. Really annoying.
Oh, I hate that. Yes, that's a problem.
One of them got hold of a batarang, flew off into the distance. It was a whole mess.
Oh yeah. I looked up the corgis. One of my kids' favorite dog is corgis, so I'm like, oh, I better look up corgis and get a little info on them. But
Yeah, they're more dish mops on legs than actual dogs.
yeah, it's nice that they keep the floor clean with their bullies scrubbing it, I guess. So still nothing from.
So if you had a back computer, you'd be able to connect properly.
Yes, he's
And
on
Alfred
mobile.
set it up for me. I don't know how to use the back computer. Alfred does most of it.
Probably good, being that he's younger than you.
Alfred's younger than me.
Yeah, isn't he?
Well, I in the '60s, I was about 40, so I guess so.
Oh, he sent me another link, another Google Meet link. Like, oh my gosh.
Does he not know
Why?
how the internet works?
No. Let's see. I'm gonna have to give him the link, like just the link for him to click. I suppose, right? Because you can't click the link or something inside of it. I don't know. So, all right, let's see. And yeah, it's weird. It's weird that he struggles with it. No, it's not. All the flat earthers do. So, somebody's asking, did Batman shave?
Well, if you noticed my new movie, I'm actually played by a shiny werewolf with no facial hair. So that's
That movie doesn't exist.
no. Apparently, there's 3 different versions of me appearing in the Flash movie.
Really?
Yeah,
I
you get Val Kilmer.
Yep.
You're getting Ben Affleck,
No.
and you're
Nope.
getting Michael Keaton.
Yes, that's that. Thank you. That'll do. I do
You
like.
could think of George Clooney to play me once. I mean, my jawline much more square.
What about Pierce Brosnan?
He's James Bond. Oh, did I just give away a secret identity? I did that all the time. Whoops.
We do have if you look at the thumbnail, I took the picture from On Her Majesty's Secret Service and put Croote's head on it to because he's apparently on her. Ooh, here he is. Hello, Victor. Can you hear me? Victor, can you hear me? I cannot hear you, so hold on. Could be my audio routing. Let me see here. To OBS. No, it's supposed to be going. He's got a mask on. Don't know why the mask is on. Of course, yeah.
My mask covers the wrong part of my face.
It looks like you can hear me, but
Now
yeah.
phone's ringing.
Yeah, that's All right, so I can hear Meats. So are you talking yet? Can you like nod your head if you hear me?
Has he unmuted himself?
Oh yeah, he's muted himself. You need to unmute yourself. I can't unmute him.
Why doesn't he just get his man butler to do it for him?
That would be good. Let me try to like.
I mean, you've all got one of those, right?
Yeah. Victor, do you have a man butler you could use to help you? Let's see. You need to. I'm sending a message. He says no sound from me. Interesting. So let's see. Man. You need to unmute yourself, and I will change. You can see on screen the little chat we're having here. Settings. Let's see if we can just do. How about that? Can you hear me now? He is still muted.
You need to unmute yourself, Victor. Silly kid. You see that? Like this, the little. Oh, there. Unmuted successfully. Can you hear me though? Victor? Victor, can you hear me? Oh. Silly that it takes so much effort to get that. It's just a, click the link. So. Has he unmuted himself yet?
I don't think he has it. Yeah, he has unmuted himself, but let's see. You are unmuted. I still can't hear you. Let's see if.
Try talking, Victor.
Hold on. I may have. Oh, okay. I hear myself twice.
Audio engineering's hard.
It is.
I usually get Cyborg to sort the computers out up on the Guardian station. Or if we're really stuck, we just send a hyperspace call to the Guardians at OR. They're pretty good with tech.
So, he says he may need to turn his phone off and back on again for it to work.
Oh, achieve. We try to turn it off and on again.
I do love the IT crowd. Let's see if I just shortcut straight to. All right. Victor, I still cannot hear you. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you get 2 copies of me. Let's see. We got Jessica G says, "Did Victor just get done robbing a stagecoach?" I do believe he did. That's the most likely thing. And Glass
Really?
Monster for 2 Canadian. I don't know. He's
not Oliver. I mean Green Arrow. Sorry.
Oh.
Damn it! Keep doing that. Oliver Queen is not the Green Arrow. Just ignore that.
I don't know anything about the Green Arrow. Let's see. Glass Monster.
We had one guy with no superpowers in the Justice League, so we didn't really need another one. I mean, I don't need superpowers. I'm Batman.
My favorite was the Wonder Twins, where they do the fist bump and they turn into, the one guy, he had to be something made of water, so, turn into a bucket of water or turn into a
I can hear you now.
Oh, there we go. I can hear you. So I got to change my settings a little bit, make sure that the audience can hear you.
Okay.
So let's see. All right. Say something again there, Victor.
What exactly?
Well, that works.
Yeah.
All right. And do you still hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I think we're good. And does the audience hear Victor? Well, let me get him in here. There we go. Transition that. Close this. Man, that was a lot of hassle, Victor. What is?
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. That's because I haven't used the Google Meet on my phone before. I needed to update the settings on the phone.
Okay. And people are wondering if you just finished robbing a stagecoach.
No.
You better not. I've got friends that deal with that.
Because it kind of looks like you you did. But awesome. That's great.
And I'm not affiliated with Antifa either. Before anyone says that.
Well, you kind of got the thing going. All right. So, all right. Glass Monster said, "Let's see if I can come in." No, that's okay, Glass Monster. We'll stick with Victor here. So, oof. All right. Second best Bob. Who's the first best Bob? Anyway, he says Batman's voice seems to be changing a lot. Also, tell him Marvel kicks DC's arse. Oh my goodness.
Marvel, have you seen their rich guy pathetic robot suit?
That's not allowed. So, all right, Victor. Well, so you've got some sweet evidence.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes. So do you wanna run over some of this evidence?
Yeah, in a roundabout way. How do you want me to start it off? With the bit I sent you, or start with the actual video, or?
Well, whatever you think is. So let's see here.
Now, when you say evidence, do you mean the same thing the rest of us do when we say evidence?
Can you bring up that?
Okay, and
So I have to
I'll do
try-
that.
hang on.
Let's see. You want me to bring up the variant? So he has a video. I'll do that. Oh my goodness, I gotta fix a couple things here. Why don't you talk it out a little bit so that while I
Hello, Victor. How are you?
Oh, that's not coming through yet. There.
Hello, Victor. How are you?
Go ahead, Victor. Victor, what's your vector?
Well, I ain't giving you my vector. I don't know exactly where to start, and I haven't got my stuff up on my screen to be able to go through it. The second, hang on.
Victor, can you
Might
hear
be
me?
easier if I do this.
I don't think Victor can hear me.
Hang on.
No,
So
not yet.
this work.
Just a second.
How do I get?
My goodness, that's a lot of messing around there.
We'll start with that one.
All right.
Definition of oxymoron.
Yes.
A figure of speech in which apparently contradicts terms, appears in conjunction, e.g. faithful, unfaithful, kept him falsely true. Which I'm now going to explain why you're using atmosphere, which is oxymoron, and it should be used the word atmo.
I should use the word atmo.
I'll find it in this mess. Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be amazing.
So, I thought you said evidence.
So yeah. By the way, we have a moderator. Batman is moderating tonight. So,
Hi, guys.
Hello, Batman.
I'm just trying to find the Atmo that I sent you earlier. The
Okay.
definition.
Can you hear Batman addressing you?
Hello,
Yes.
Victor.
Hiya.
Okay. Yep. That's Batman. He's from Gotham City. In case you're unfamiliar with Batman and where he's from.
Yeah, one of my friends is looking after it tonight, so I'm here to look after this. I've heard you also know the Queen. I've met her a few times. She's a lovely lady.
Actually, people were wondering about your stuff about what did you say? You're a general. You're a scout general. What? People are.
Fallacy.
What's that?
You're going to now try and poison the well fallacy on me, are you?
No. I'm just curious because I don't think you've ever really explained it to me, and I haven't seen all of the details from when you've been on with other people to know exactly like what your position is.
So, about this evidence.
All right. Well, I guess maybe you can just present your stuff then. Are you how you doing?
Can you see the video?
Oh, yes. We see the video. So, I can make it larger. Hold on.
Gas pressure being contained in an open container at the minute. And when they remove the containment, which is when the tire actually gives way, the pressure increase, it doesn't maintain a higher or lower pressure gradient than relative air pressure, which debunks the Moore model. Because at ground level, it should be able to maintain pressure in an open container. Gravity, because the gravity is stronger down at ground level.
I believe that's called a fault association fallacy.
Then
there's no fallacy there.
Yeah,
well,
yeah. Can you show them? Can you show the math on that to that gravity predicts that, and how it's exactly like violating that?
Prove gas being maintained at pressure without a container, vacuum chamber, membrane, vessel, chamber, or barrier in the natural environment.
Yeah. So.
You can't.
Yeah. Just wondering,
which is why it's called gas.
Yeah. Well, the dictionary doesn't determine these things, right? It's it's actual science and stuff. So how is it that what are you expecting if gravity is doing that, and how is it not meeting what is expected? So, for example, what's the hypothesis?
From the kinetic theory of gases, a gas is composed of a large number of molecules that are very small relative to the distance between the molecules. The molecules of gas are constant random motion, frequently colliding with each other and the walls of any container. That's from NASA.
Okay, but so
NASA
how?
Also say that it's a globe.
How? Yeah, so yeah, if you're gonna quote NASA, then we gotta quote everything from NASA. So you sure you want to do that? But so how is it that that the pressure that's at ground level and the pressure that's maybe at the top of a mountain is different? What causes that?
Because you have a pressure gradient, as was shown in the video.
Excellent. Yes. And where does that gradient end?
Obviously at the walls of the container, because how do you first have gas without gas pressure, without gas pressure gradient?
Well, gravity is how you have pressure. Pulls it down.
No. Define gravity, please, because we're going to go through this one again and again.
That would be mass attracting mass, and so the air has mass, the earth has mass, pulls it down.
fallacy.
There you go.
Because
What?
That's definitely not a fallacy. I mean, gravity's definitely real. When I'm up in the Guardian Tower and we need to get down to Earth, we need to take in
gravity, under the current definition of science and gravity, their current understanding is that gravity is the bending of a conceptual medium known as space-time and is not a force.
Sure, that's fine.
We don't call it a conceptual medium. It's just the medium of the
universe.
universe.
But assert it is a force. You're parroting science.
Let's just to be sure that we're using the right the agreed upon definition of force. What are the actual forces when you say gravity's not a force? What are the forces that are the actual forces? Could you just list them off?
Well, it would be relative density, which would be the pressure differential created.
Sorry, no, that's not a force. What are the actual forces that are in that are the actual forces?
Yes, pressure is an actual force.
No, sorry.
What causes pressure?
But no, you're saying gravity's not a force. I want to make sure that you know what a force is when you talk about a force. So, all right, I'll give you a little head start here. Electromagnetic force, and the and so what's the other two? There's two others. What do you got? The other two like pure forces that when you say gravity's not a force, what are the other forces that you're talking about and trying to distinguish it from?
Why do I need to go through the other forces when I'm talking about pressure?
It seems it's because I don't think you quite know what they are. So when you use the word force, I want to make sure that you understand the word force. So what is force? What are the other actual forces?
Potential.
You got gravity, you got electromagnetic. What else? You don't know? So if you're gonna try to instruct me that gravity's not a force and you don't know what the other forces are that you're excluding gravity from on the list, then it seems that you may not be quite qualified to be instructing me on that.
As I said, when I said define gravity, that your definition to the actual definition makes it an oxymoron.
Sorry, no. So gravity is a force. It is an apparent force or a resultant force, similar to centrifugal force, right? So is centrifugal force a force? If you put water in a bucket and you spin it around, does the water stay in the bucket because of a force?
Yeah, inertia in that case.
Inertia is not a force, but what's the name of the what's the name of the force that is keeping the water in the bucket?
That example of water being stuck to the bucket. Can you put the water on the bottom of the bucket, please?
No. I just we're trying to go through terms so we can understand what's the force that's keeping the water in the bucket.
The pressure differential.
Sorry, no, that's the wrong answer. Let's do this. If you're going in a car and you're driving a roundabout,
the water acting against the medium,
and you feel and you feel pressed against, like you want to lean against the side of the car when you're going around the roundabout. What's the force that's pushing you towards the outside of that roundabout when you're driving around it? What's the name of that force?
Well, they've given it a name of G-force.
Of what?
Of a G-force.
No. There's a name for that particular type of force. They're a very specific one. It's called centrifugal force, okay? Have you heard of the word centrifugal?
Yes.
Okay, so that's centrifugal force. But now centrifugal force is not a real force. It's a fictitious force. But does it actually do things? Can you complete work with the force of centrifugal force?
Yeah.
Okay, so even though it's not a pure force in the sense of electromagnetic and the others that you're trying to think of here, failing. So it is a force, and so we can use it to do physics. We can use it to do work.
direction of the turn of the vehicle or whatever you're being put in the turn on. It's
Sorry,
your own map shape from the direction.
It's what?
It's your own mole weight matter trying to carry on in direction opposite.
Yeah. It's due to inertia. You're right. You're going in a certain direction. And the car is turning, and you want to keep going in that direction. But the centrifugal force, you can't differentiate that from any other thing that might be pushing you around. So, so it's a force. So we can do things with it. So just like that, gravity is a force, right?
No,
it's not. Oh, please do explain
As I said,
how it is
current-
not.
gravity is the bending of a conceptual medium known as space-time and is not a force.
Yes, and neither is centrifugal force with that definition of force. Yet, with centrifugal force, we can do things with it. We can do work. We can measure it. So, in the same way, we can measure gravity. So just trying to play word games doesn't make it stop happening.
You're now going into
Batman, I don't hear you. Hold on a second.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh, all right.
I asked one of the Green Lanterns, Mogo, who's a planet, about gravity because he has a large mass. And you're right, that gravity is the warping of space-time, but that warping of space-time results in a force. That's true. I asked Mogo, he knows, he's got a lot of mass.
Can you prove bending of space-time, please? Can you bend me the colour blue, please?
Oh yeah, we can. That's been experimentally examined many times.
Bend the blue, can you?
You just asked me to bend
Bend
the
the
color
con-
represented.
Yeah, that's not even a question. So if you're curious about
freedom, both concepts too.
So now in case you're curious about space-time, then I would suggest that you look at the few experiments that were done, and then the additional versions of those experiments that were done to enhance it. So Kennedy Thorndike, Ives Stilwell, Pound Rebka, and Hafel Keating. Make sure you look at those. We're not going to go over all of them right now, but those were the ones that were that confirmed the bending of space-time and general relativity and all that. So, all right. So it looks like you're playing something. You've got your screen horizontal and vertical, and it's wow. It's like this really choppy video.
Yeah, we can't hear anything you're supposed to be playing or something, Victor, because that's not how it works through a phone.
Let it play and listen.
Yeah, it's not playing any audio. It doesn't work that's not how any of this works.
Does it not play audio through that, no?
No, we're not getting it.
You can't do that for a phone because you need to route the audio through something else. It doesn't just capture what's on the screen. You could tell us about it.
Yeah, why don't you tell us all about it?
Well, this is bromine gas next to a vacuum. When the tap's turned, all that happens is a change in entropy. The bromine instantaneously rushes into the vacuum to fill the vacuum. And that is from an MIT PhD physicist.
Yeah. So yeah, don't quote somebody that if we ask them, "Hey, is gravity real?" they're going to say, "Yes, gravity is real." And if the globe is real, and they'll say, "Yeah, the globe is real." So it's dangerous to quote them. But here's my question to you then, Victor. Why doesn't the according to you, when there's a differential in pressure, it should equalize? So why doesn't the pressure equalize from the sea level to the top of a mountain? Present.
Because of the geobiochemical cycle.
The geobiochemical cycle?
Yes.
And how does that work? And please cite your evidence supporting that.
The way as the carbon cycle would work, or the water cycle, the hydrological cycle works.
Yeah, present your evidence of that.
I don't need to.
Oh, you don't? You can make a claim and not present any evidence? That's crazy.
I'm not making.
Razor. So we could
This is known fucking scientific fact.
Citation required.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cite that. So, the geo whatever cycle. So you need to present your evidence that the amount of air being made at ground level and the amount of air somehow magically being consumed at high altitude is doing that. And also while you're doing that, Victor, how quickly does a pressure differential equalize?
There you go. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Now, how? So, could you just answer that quick for me?
Yeah, you've not got the knowledge to know this, have you?
You're funny.
Endurance fallacy.
Fallacy.
You're funny. So I'm waiting for you to still present. I'll put it full screen so everybody can have a little chuckle too. No fair me just being the one that.
Phone at this point. I could do that with my back computer.
So, all right, Victor, I'm still waiting on the explanation for how there can be a pressure differential from ground level up to the top of a mountain.
Because of this geochemical cycle.
Yes, and how quickly does that happen? Dude, you're just saying there's a cycle, but you need to show your evidence that's
It's a
predicts.
Fucks the Earth's atmosphere. So how am I meant to do that?
Well, I'd just like to point out, Batman. I'd just like to point out, Victor, that you have contradicted yourself by saying that gas will always equalize instantly, but here it doesn't because of the geochemical cycle. Which one is it?
It's got to be one or the other. It can't be both at the same time, as is convenient.
The burst of gas the burst of gas let into this vacuum chamber will quickly expand to uniformly fill every part of the chamber.
Okay. So it should uniformly fill the top of the atmosphere as well. So you have just destroyed your claim. Thank you very much.
Ask him what's happening in the picture on screen. It always confuses him.
He can't see that. Jessica G says, F, tell him to put back on his costume. So Jessica G wants you to put the bank robber mask back on, or stagecoach robber mask back on. And Hugh Jars, do you know Hugh? Good guy. Mr. Jars says, anyone else notice Victor seems smarter when he doesn't speak? Hugh. Shame on Hugh.
Well, you did just say a fact.
So Victor, we're still waiting on the experiment that you did, or you can cite, that predicted the pressure differential at sea level to the top of a mountain, and not having instant, as you cited, an almost an immediate pressure equalization. All right, how do you
prove your fucking claim?
Yeah, you're chopping in and out here. I think
claim in space is a vacuum. Prove it.
No, space is not a vacuum. Actually, space is pressurized. There is a positive pressure in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not know that?
Pressure.
Did you not know that there's a positive pressure in space everywhere?
Container. If not, show me a singular gas uncontained.
Sorry, there is no uncontained area. There is pressure everywhere in the universe. So, there's a
contained, yeah. Even though it's expanding into the ever-ending nothingness.
Yeah, but it's pulled down because of gravity. Gravity keeps it close.
No,
how's this hard? This isn't hard. This is pretty easy, actually. And even if you don't accept gravity, you do understand that there's a downward force, whatever that downward force is pulls the air down and keeps it next to the earth.
Also, how about this one for relative density, yeah? An iron anvil, okay?
Wait. Changing the subject. Let's finish what we're talking.
Yeah, why are you changing the subject here, Victor? Shame on you. Are you running from the topic?
No.
No, yes you are. Come on.
All
Yeah, I'm
through
still
air.
wait. The topic is you are currently presenting the evidence that explains why there's a pressure differential from the sea level up to the top of a mountain. Go ahead.
I don't do.
You don't. Oh, you want to concede? That's fine. If you want to concede that point and admit that you don't have an explanation, that's fine.
I'm not
Are you
arguing that
aware
there is
of
a differential
Victor,
there.
you know what
That's
Hitchens razor
my
is?
question. I'm asking, how do you have gas without a container?
Of course.
Yeah, a force. You can't. Okay,
Fucking
well, just saying you can't doesn't mean you can't. You actually
That's why-
have to, you know.
Oh,
So, go ahead and present your evidence for how you have that pressure differential top to bottom. We'll wait.
because the gases have got different densities.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Yes.
So, can I ask a question, Victor? Why am I not choking to death from carbon dioxide?
The atmosphere is in constant motion.
Oh,
The
so then,
atmosphere is
so
not
it's
oxymoron.
so it's constantly mixed, or it's constantly in, or it's layering by. Can you make up your mind? You're confused again.
It does gradiate out, yes, but it is mixed at the level we're at, yes.
Which one is it? I mean,
Most of the gases are produced at ground level.
what
Yeah,
gases
it-
are produced at ground level?
98 gases produced at ground level.
What gases? Like
Yeah.
and at what rate? Like over the ocean? It's like if you're at the ocean, the pressure is the same as if it's in the middle of a field in the middle of America.
No,
Are these gases being produced by the ocean? Because you'd certainly see some bubbling coming at, you know.
gases produced by the ocean and the decay of the matter in the ocean. Yes, you
Yeah,
get carbon.
but you don't see it bubbling.
That's what I'm saying as well. You can't
Yeah,
have a vacuum above
That
you
there's
or
no bubbling.
that lower pressure gradient. That
You
you're
seem
claiming.
Victor,
Look,
you seem
see-
really confused.
No, I'm not confused.
Oh.
How do you gas pressure and a gas pressure gradient, which is a delta of a gas pressure?
Yeah, gravity.
No.
Well, you can't just say no. Right? There's something pulling us down. What's pulling us down?
Gravity is not a force. If you'd let me tell you about that iron anvil, you'd fucking understand, wouldn't you?
Well, I do understand, but I know where you're going with the iron anvil about density. But if your claim is correct, then the iron anvil should never. You're going to say it sits on top of Mercury. It should always sit on the very top of Mercury because all of the anvil is less dense than all of the Mercury, so it should just sit right on top, according to that.
Yeah.
If
so,
you- Get out to a thin sheet. Yes, it would sit on top.
No, it should always sit on top.
It would sit on top.
no, it
Yeah,
will
but
always.
Yes, it
doesn't.
would. The
No,
mercury.
no matter what the shape,
one
no
and
matter
a
what the
half
shape,
out
always
of
sits on top.
iron.
according to you. Victor,
So-
why does 98% of an
Scientific-
iceberg sit under the water?
And if you're going to be that fucking cognitive dissonant and fucking retarded, then I might as well end this conversation now, mightn't I?
That's
Well,
that's
just
some
ask-
that's some pretty rough projection there, Victor.
No.
So, did you say Atmo flat? Because generally Shady is saying Atmo flat. He's got us now. So I think, according to General E Shady, he thinks your Atmo flat is a winner. But let's all right. Let's ask this: what is the equation for density, and what do the letters mean?
Give me a second. I've got that down here somewhere.
It's not that.
Pressure, volume, and
There's been keeping score.
folks,
And,
paper anyway.
So what was that again there, Victor?
Volume invokes a container.
Yeah, but you said density, so what's the equation for density?
Yeah, the equation for density, please. I want to make sure I have it. I got it written down here. I want to make sure I got it right.
And if you could follow that up with the equation for buoyancy, it would be fantastic.
Density equals, what is it?
Density equals pressure over volume or something.
Pressure or no, I don't think that's it.
I'm just going to check with Wayne Corp Tech Enterprises, see if that's correct. Engineers over there. They asked me if I'm being stupid.
P equals nRT over V or something
That's
like
the
that.
ideal gas.
Ideal gas law. Sorry. Try again. Just density. It's not that much. Density. I mean, you could just derive it yourself. Just don't try to remember it. Just derive.
Equals
Derive.
Doesn't know what derive means.
What is it?
P equals mass and volume, where they mean molecular weight.
All right. So here you go. You got M over V. Yeah. So
Yes,
what's
not mass,
the-
it's mole.
wait
which
mole?
is mass.
What's mole?
Define mole for us.
In our window well last week, our dog found a mole. Actually, 2 of them. I grabbed them, threw them in a bucket, and brought them out to the field.
We don't get many moles down here. The bats did with them.
The bats get them. Yeah, that's true. Isn't a bat basically a flying mole? Because neither see well.
Yeah, the bats are bloody terrifying. You ever seen them?
Yeah.
Hundreds come at you at once. I was just a
it's-
boy. My parents were killed.
Yeah, why were you in that alley after the opera?
Why did we go down somewhere called Crime Alley? She was wearing a pearl necklace. What were my parents doing? We've got security. For God's sake, we're the Waynes. I mean, we're not the Waynes. I'm Batman.
All right, hold on. What does the mole? What's mole? When you say mole, Victor, what do you mean mole?
Unit of measurement of amount of a substance in the International System of Units. A mole is of substance, or a mole of particles is defined as exactly 6.02214,076 times 10 to the
Okay,
particle.
so it's
Which
the number of moles.
Or electrons, in short for particles. 1 mole equals 6 point whatever I just fucking said, and I ain't gonna say it.
Does that number have a name? I bet that number has a name. Batman, how about we make up a name for that number right now?
L.
What's your favorite fruit?
I like avocados.
I love avocados too. Let's call it avocados number.
Yeah, that works.
That works.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll call it avocados number. So what is the M? The M is the number of avocados. Is that what that is, Victor?
If you look at my screen, you'd be able to see it, wouldn't you?
On screen it's just your icon, and you talking. Oh my goodness, Victor. There you go. It's avocado number. All right. So what is M over V when you're talking destiny equals number of moles over V, right?
Volume, yeah.
Yeah. So how do you know number of moles? So like this. What would this be? How would I know this?
How many moles to an avocado?
Yeah. How many avocados in here? How do I know that, Victor?
By grams or gram weight?
Oh, grams. Hey, you're right there. The mass is measured in grams. It's not measured in moles, actually. I mean, there's a relationship, but... What's that?
What was that?
In grams at centimetre cubed, too.
Uh,
Yes.
gram is, yes, a gram. The initial definition of gram was a cubic centimeter of water. But of course that's been moved on, but it's close enough. But so that's how you know what a gram is. All right. So it's just mass. Mass.
No.
Right? Just mass.
No, mole. Matter.
Mole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you cite that, because all of the education I've received and all of the everything everybody everywhere has received, M is mass, not mole.
On every planet I've been to.
Yes, every planet as well. So can you cite where the M in the formula for density is moles, not mass?
Poor Victor.
Go ahead. What is?
No, because you're not taking a non-sequitur fallacy.
It's a what?
What's a fallacy?
Non-sequitur.
How's it?
Oh my goodness!
It's
No, what you've done?
Not.
You've misquoted a formula, and we're just enjoying a little chuckle at it. So
Maybe you forgot, Victor. Is that it?
all right, tell you what, we'll just stick with mass over volume. But let me read a couple super chats quick, because I don't want to get too far behind. Zib80 for £5. Thank you very much. Says Kruger versus Batman. I believe that's Dunning and Kruger. Has Halloween come early? Clearly, this is a fight I will pay to see. Oh, J.L. Warren for $4.99 says Globe, Atmo, NASA barrier pressure. What I would like to know, Victor, do you own a toothbrush? So the question to you, Victor, you do? Okay, so there you go. J.L. Warren, he owns a toothbrush. General Ish, yeah, well, that's a separate question, I guess. Sometimes the toilet needs cleaning, so you can use the toothbrush, I guess. Generally Shady, Victor's IQ is far smaller than his shoe size. Victor, what is your shoe size?
Can you see my screen? There's relative density for you.
That's relative density.
Yes, two different liquids of two different densities mixed.
Yes, excellent. Excellent. So, and gravity causes that. Okay, so Microraptor for 59 sex. Batman, you got a sex dance? You got a sex dance, Batman?
Batman doesn't dance.
Oh my gosh. I have seen the 60s Batman. He certainly does. Okay, here's a question. Let's see, I think. If F equals mg doesn't work, it's really easy to show that. So Microraptor is saying if F equals mg doesn't work. So that's kind of the formula for the second law of motion. So Victor, do you agree F equals mg? Victor. Victor.
Force mass in grams, yeah?
No, G is gravity. F equals mg. M times, or the general formula for mass or for force is F equals ma, and on the Earth here, A is substituted for G for the downward. Yeah. Go ahead.
G is free energy.
Well, are you not aware that in different formulas you can use the same letter?
Hang on. G is gives free energy.
It's also.
Yeah. It also stands for great in Great Britain. Are we not allowed to use that? Does GB stand for Gibbs Free Energy Britain now?
Oh dear, Victor, you think that you can't reuse the same variable name in a different equation for a different purpose?
No, G's been taken. We can't use that. Oh God, we need to think of another letter.
Do you think that once you've used a letter in a formula, that letter is forever bound to?
Tune. How do you figure out the voltage? What's the triangle equation for voltage?
For voltage?
Yeah.
I don't know.
V over IR, right? So
yes.
does that mean that Wait, hold on. V's been used for volume, though.
Oh,
voltage or
crap.
volume?
Is
Oh,
it, yeah,
God.
which one came first, Victor? Voltage or volume in that equation? So
We can't use R for resistance. R's been used for radius. Oh, God.
Oh, but
We need
wait.
to tell the maths
Dang
people.
it. We need to make a new alphabet just for these letters, I guess.
Do you want to prove your radius that you keep bluttering about?
I've seen it from space.
Yeah.
Of course, I had to have an answer.
Can you actually prove the intangible, can you? Without digging right fucking through it?
Well, it's not intangible. It is a physical object that we stand upon. So, while it's big, it takes some good effort to measure it. But I, in fact, measured it myself 3 times. I did it December 20 at the December solstice. It was too cloudy on the March solstice or equinox. Did it on the June solstice and just did it today. I need to run the numbers still, but I measured the radius myself, and a few other people did it with me. In fact, so we all got the same number. It's awesome.
Jessica G said, "Hey Batman, what did your parents get you for Christmas this year?"
Jessica G, low blow. Jessica G again says, Victor, if you were 5'12", how tall would you be?
6 foot.
Oh, good job. That is correct. Jail Warren for $4.99. It's official. Victor has the smoothest brain in the mammal family. Koalas can finally breathe easy. So there you go. You have the smoothest brain. Congratulations. Just so you know, you're still just showing an icon on your screen there. So, God's Auditor for $2 says, Victor, how about you come on Veterans Talk Weekly? Oh, you got an invitation.
That would be hilarious.
Being a veteran, right? You're a veteran, Victor?
I haven't said I've been a veteran.
Oh, well, what are you? You said...
You have said that.
That's FTFE that did that. Training.
But in Discord, it says Scout General CV Croote.
Yes.
You're a general. You're a general in the Scouts?
I was made a general.
Who made you a general? Who made you a general?
That's need to know only.
Oh.
I've got super top secret clearance, so it's okay.
Oh, awesome. Is that from the Queen?
Well, one of them, yes.
Yes. Okay, one of the queens. Wait, how many queens are there?
And he hasn't got fucking jack shit.
There's the band. Are you talking about the band queen? They gave you permission, or the one with corgis gave you permission?
The one with corgis.
So, Victor, the definition of a veteran in the UK is anyone that has drawn a single day's pay from Her Majesty's Armed Forces. So you're a veteran or not?
No, I haven't taken pay from her, no.
Oh, so you're not a general.
Then.
I'm still a general, yes.
Wait,
how are you a general?
Wait, yeah, you said you didn't draw any pay from the military, yet you said you went to training. Are you saying you don't get paid for training?
I didn't take training, no.
So you didn't go to training in the military?
Yes, I went training at the TA.
Right, and you didn't get paid for that?
No.
You trained at the T and A?
You really, TA means Territorial Army, which is like...
Oh,
you know,
I was going somewhere else for TNA.
Yeah. Victor, any activity performed whilst in the military you receive pay for, be it training, TA, or
paid for
any...
I didn't get paid.
Right, well, you weren't in the TA then? Or
yes, I was in the TA.
People are wondering, what's the Territorial Army?
So you've got the regular army in the UK, and then you've got the Territorial Army, which is basically the reserves. You know, if you've ever watched Dad's Army, then,
always.
Trans Am. TA stands for Trans Am.
It's the part-time army, basically.
Oh, like the reserves in America here.
Yeah. It's the same as the Royal Navy Reserves, you know.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And you get paid for all of your time with it. Apart from
Only
Victor, who was
employment.
no any.
I
any
got discharged. I didn't have to do any of that, and I didn't get paid either.
Right.
Right.
Sounds like a cool story, bro.
I was actually in foster care when I got put in, and I was too young to actually be paid.
Right.
So you're a general when you were too young to get paid.
Yeah.
Yes. A general in the Territorial Army.
In the Scouts.
Yes.
When you were too young to get paid.
No,
to
I
be
went
in the
from the TA. The Scouts took me up into the TA.
The Scouts took you into the TA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that happen?
Any of this works?
Holy cow. Lee Porter or, let's see, Christopher Street. I got a
When you
couple
got the
friends.
Scouts-
Are you watching? Lee, could you clear that up for me a little bit? Do you go from the Scouts directly into the Territorial Army and then get promoted to general? Well, how many...
I've heard
Do
you
you
say
have
that when you come to America, Victor, you have a 5-star general rank.
Yeah, if I go to America, yeah, 4-star general, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't fucking kidding.
Yeah, you've never been in the army and gotten paid for it because you were too young. A 4-star general, amazing. Well,
Hey,
sir,
could someone Google how many 4-star generals there are in America? Because I don't think there's...
oh dear, I don't know how to salute. I never. Let's see. All right, let's see. Lee Porter, who is a scout, he works with the Scouts actively. He says there's no route from the Scouts to the TA. So
There was my Scout Master was the head of the King's Guards.
you're-
My Scout Master actually took me to the TA.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with the Scouts.
Guards.
And when you say took you, they
wrong.
just drop at the gates and drive off or something. 'Cause I would understand that.
Get out, Victor.
They
You
said
guys
they'd
take
take
him. Oh my gosh. Oh, Victor. Oh, why do you think that you're a general? What was there not like a sequence like from I don't know, ensign to private to ensign 2 to private to, I'm making crap up. To I don't know any of the ranks. Lieutenant. You were
The
lieutenant
Army-
for a while?
When I was
And
in
then-
the TA, I was officially still an officer, but a general. But in their ranks, I was considered as a recruit. Even though I've got an officer's training.
Wait, you were an officer and a recruit. Wait, is it in America an officer is somebody has a degree, I believe. What
He
degree
was
do you
an
have?
officer, general, and a recruit at the same time. That's impressive.
Amazing.
Did they just rewrite the ranks for you, Victor?
That's quite something.
No,
and
what I accidentally fucking brought back with me from the USA, which hadn't been declassified. And
What
if I
did you
been
bring
given,
back?
if I hadn't have been given the clearances I'd have been given, they were going to put a bullet in my head.
what?
So you were given Q clearance
I was
Q?
given top clearance, yeah.
from James
in
Bond.
America. In America.
Then they
Well,
declassified.
no, he brought something back from America that was so top secret that unless he accepted Q clearance, the British government were going to kill him.
Wow.
No, the American generals were going to kill me
The
for bringing
American
it back.
generals were going to kill you, so you had to accept Q clearance in the British Army.
It's complicated to explain. I ain't going to
Of course,
explain.
yeah. It sounds
Fuck it is. Keeping up with all these lies must be really hard.
sounds complicated. What part of America were you in?
Area
Flo-
51.
Went through
That we got-
Florida.
Yeah. And then the British Columbia part of America.
Oh, I know what it is. He saw Red's face.
Oh, that's as good as a boom boom to the head.
Yeah.
So then British Columbia then, and then did you stop by Vancouver on your way out of America?
I don't know. I think I was told when I was little that the airport we landed at after leaving the States was like Farquhar or something. They called it
Farquhar.
From ships from Shrek.
I don't know. That's just the airport I got told it we landed at. I don't know what airport it was.
And how old were you?
You had a lot of mushrooms when you were younger.
Oh my goodness.
How
old were you?
Second time I turned up when I came to America, I was, I think, 9.
You were 9 and you were made a general.
You were 9 when you were given general clearance?
No, I was 15 at that time when I was made general.
15-year-old general. Are you the youngest general ever?
No, go on.
This is enlightening.
Amazing.
I
mean, I've been to space and I've fought space gods. You know, I've been to parallel universes, but this is the most incredible story I've ever heard.
So what rank were you when you were 9 on this secret mission? Were you 9 when you brought back to America I don't know. You're just showing some medallion. Show it again. Show it. Let's see it. Hold it up.
Get the light onto it.
A little higher there. So is that the space shuttle you got on there?
Yeah.
Wait, so you went to space?
Okay, so you toured. It looks just like a souvenir tourist medallion.
Yeah, from Cape Canaveral.
Yeah, so I don't know why
Cape Canaveral.
Space Center. I've been to Kennedy and Cape Canaveral. I think it was Cape Canaveral I went to the second time I went to. First time I went to Cape.
Both Cape Canaveral. Wait, hold on.
Foster care by the scouts to be put in the TA when you were 15 and too young to be paid. Then you were sent to America whilst you were still in training, and they made you a 5-star general because you saw something you weren't supposed to. Is that correct?
No, you've got that slightly wrong.
Oh, sorry, 4-star general. Is that right?
I think when I was 9, I'd come back with a model of a stealth fighter aircraft that was still classified.
Right, so when you were 9, you brought back something.
I took it out of class in show and tell.
Right, so did you have it for 5 years before they found out, or?
Was come into the school and take me out of the class and threaten me because I took top secret information. They had to get the police out, and they ended up calling the Queen into.
Top secret information.
So you met the Queen then?
Lying around in Cape Canaveral.
So then you met the Queen?
Yes, because I had a model that I shouldn't have had out of the USA at the time.
All right. So how old are you right now?
36 in a few days' time.
30. All right. So you're 36. That's close enough. And yet, when you were 9, let's just do a little math. 36 minus 9. That was 27 years ago. It's 2020. So what year was this? That you were 9?
I'm no good with maths.
1993. So, and what model did you have? What model airplane did you have?
And where did you get it?
The Nighthawk stealth fighter.
Nighthawk stealth fighter.
Let me check the back computer.
Nighthawk. It sounds like a TV show.
That's the diamond type shaped stealth fighter, if you know what I mean. The one that was modelled on bird that's.
It's shaped like a clementine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the F-117.
Yeah, that's the one. They call it a fighter, but it's a bomber, long range bomber. Really.
Yeah, 1983 it was introduced.
Well, 1983 was when they released
declassified.
Yeah,
when I hadn't been declassified fully.
10 years after they declassified it, you brought back a model of this declassified plane.
It's okay.
I was told at the time declassified.
All right, so this is amazing. So let's go back to I got a couple super chats here. I think would be best to read to get back on track here. So Victor mentioned the geobiochemical cycle with the confidence that only an expert or an idiot could muster. Guess which one Victor is? From Crete and Bull for 5 Canadian. Yes. We've got, let's see, MF for €5 says supporting you against stupid. Thank you very much for that.
So
Victor's, yes. Andreas, well, yeah, I keep looking for whatever you're looking up there. Yep. Andreas Eld for 26 says, I also love avocados. They are lovely. I need a knife, an avocado, and a spoon, and I got that's lunch.
Well, every morning Alfred brings me some avocado toast with my latte in my back mug.
Does he pick it up from San Francisco? Because that's apparently the best avocado toast.
Here's my bat mug.
Oh, what's it say?
I'm not saying I'm Batman. I'm just saying you've never seen me and Batman in the same room together. But obviously, I am Batman. It's a joke.
Obviously. Have you seen my mug? This one here. The Riley Nodell effect.
Oh, yes, excellent.
Yes, it's just so you know, it's a synonym for the Dunning-Kruger effect. Coined by Simon Dan, but I put it up on Urban Dictionary if anybody wants to look there. So let's see. Jessica G for $2 says, so a boy and his parents walk through an alley. All right. Oh, God's Auditor has a really good question for Victor. Victor, are you ready for this?
What's your Victor?
Yeah.
All right. 1 mole of oxygen plus 2 moles of hydrogen is how many moles of water?
Pardon?
1 mole of oxygen plus 2 moles of hydrogen together makes how many moles of water?
Would that be 3 mole in weight?
I believe that's wrong.
3 moles of water. No, that's not even correct.
Nope. So what's
Victor? Let me ask you a question.
What
weighs more, a mole of hydrogen or a mole of helium?
No, they're asking how many moles of water does that create?
Yeah, let's stick to that one. Yep. What's the answer there? 1 mole of oxygen plus 2 moles of hydrogen is
would
how
probably
many?
Create a mole of water.
How many?
1 mole of water? No.
And
Well,
how? Can you just maybe explain the process how that works?
What were the amounts again?
1 mole of oxygen.
Yeah, and
you
2
could
moles.
write that down. 2 moles of hydrogen. Yep. And then how many moles? Yes.
That is 1 mole of water.
1 mole. All right. And how does that work then?
Well, because of H2O, there's 1 oxygen, 2 hydrogen, isn't it, for water molecule.
Very good. You got it correct. It took a while, but you got it. Okay. General E. Shady for 2 Australian says F equals mg. Flurfs equals massive gooms. Victor reading BS. Now, let's see. Jolene for $5 wrote a little program, and it's looking to me like it's that's not Python. That would work in Java. Yeah, that looks like it's Java.
but the print isn't quite going to work. But anyway, so for I equals 122332 equals 0. That's the name of the variable. Semicolon I 122332 less than 222038438 semicolon I 12232 plus plus. It increments it. Anyway, and then it says print. Wait, did I use I 122332 already? Question mark. I don't believe that programmer humor translates well to the spoken word. So, all right, Hugh Jars. My goodness. Hugh Jars. Have you met Hugh? Victor, what is 5 divided by 0?
0.
Wrong. Okay, so we have on your screen. What are you showing us on your screen?
5 by zeros. It was 5, the original answer, all 0.
5 divided by 0 is not 0.
Or 5.
It's not 5 either. Correct.
You can't divide by 0.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You could do the limit. The limit as x approaches 0 of 1 over x, or 5 over x, would give you something, approaches infinity. But okay. Yeah. All right. So, all right. You have something on your screen. What is this? Topographical map key. What is this, Victor?
And what it shows. Victor, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
What does this
Topographic map symbols. Very nice. What is this?
What does that read?
It says foreshore flat. Are you taking that to mean
What do you think that means?
No.
What? Right, do me a favor and spell for sure, Victor. How do you spell for sure?
Do you think that it's like that's for sure flat? Do you think that's what that? You don't really. You can't. Oh dear.
Victor, are you there?
Oh, this is.
Victor. Talk to us, Victor.
What's your vector, Victor? He's just googling.
You're still live, right? Have you forgotten?
Yeah. There's 350 people watching you type.
And?
Oh my gosh.
We're asking you questions. So you showed us something that says for sure flat. What does that prove, do you think?
The foreshore of a coastline is flat, yes? According to the definition of maps.
Oh dear. Oh. Over, Unger. Do you have clearance, Clarence?
Come on, Victor.
Can you see topographical? How to read the topographical map?
Yeah, that is.
Right now, can you see that is displayed over a flat fucking plane?
Yeah, what they've done is
maps they are. Yeah.
How you?
they're referenced. They're always referenced to a datum. Do you want
water?
And that
Plane.
datum is a point.
A flat tangent. Yes, plane tangent.
Yeah, but now if you look at that, it is going to tell you a little bit something that it's referenced to a certain datum. What datum is it referenced to, Victor? Victor, what datum is that referenced to?
Sea level.
No, it is in fact not referenced to the datum called sea level. There is no datum called sea level. there are specific official datums that are referenced to. For example, it could be NAD 83 if it's in the United States. That's a common one.
Say that you're using a logical fallacy.
It's not a logical fallacy because you're showing some topographical maps, and these maps are referenced to a datum. There's no fallacy involved in there. I'm just reminding you that there is a datum that it's referenced to.
In reference to sea level.
Yeah, but that's not actually what it's referenced to. So you're just asserting that all these professional surveyors and cartographers are referencing to something that you want it to be referenced to, but it's not actually referenced to that. It's actually referenced to an official datum in the United States. One of the common one is NAD 83.
It's reference to sea level.
No, I'm sorry, it's not. It's actually referenced to a datum. So what datum is it referenced to? I understand that you don't know, and that's fine. I'll just tell you, if it's older, it's NAD 83. If it's newer, it's probably WGS 84. Both of
Where's
them.
Where's the curve, mate, in that?
Both of them are ellipses, ellipsoids.
Where is your curve? Where is your?
Are you just showing a little picture and asking for a curve, too? I guess if you would provide
bottom of. Not a lot of elevation to mapping that city, Alaska.
Try to say
about above sea level.
Try to say that name.
That you're using topographic maps from satellite datas. Satellites orbit the spherical Earth.
Oh.
I've got one.
How do you say that then?
How do I say
it? Pronounce it for me, please.
Kotzebue.
Kotzebue. Okay.
And it's not even on screen that everybody can see. Only I can see because it's getting clipped off a little bit. I'll fix it. Hold on a second. There it is. Kotzebue. So, all right. But it's referenced to a datum. So yeah, this. Like, where's the curve? How much curve are you expecting to see in there? And how did you falsify or measure that amount of curve was missing?
Well, you can't see any curve there whatsoever, can you?
Yeah, what's your hypothesis for how much curve should be visible?
With that field of view.
Yeah.
Same as reference one.
Well, you're the one that wanted to talk about the scientific method, so you have a hypothesis. What's your hypothesis here?
This isn't my hypothesis. This is QE's, isn't it?
Oh, you're just gonna parrot QE. How about you present your hypothesis?
You know, when we're talking around the Justice League table, we laugh about how stupid Quantum Razor is.
It's not stupid.
Yeah,
definitely
he is. Yeah, he's funny.
He thinks that the fraction can make radio waves turn 180 degrees for some reason. The really funny thing is when you ask him what diffraction is, he basically plays the Windows shutdown symbol.
Hold on a second. Jessica G. Victor is asking, Victor, what's the difference between red and blue? Do you know, Victor?
So much about Clark, he keeps getting them mixed up with his underwear. I say, no, blue goes on the inside.
Yeah, so I know the difference between the colour red and blue, yeah.
Oh, could you quantify that difference?
No, because they're both conceptual.
No, they're not.
No, they're...
The colours are conceptual, yes.
They're measurable.
It's the rejected light from the other lights, colours that have been absorbed, rather. So you're only seeing rejected light. You're not actually seeing the true colour as such. You're just seeing the light that's not absorbed.
Hey,
we can measure exactly what red is, right? Red is.
There's a wavelength.
5 to 480
It's-
meters, or 625, 740 nanometers.
The
Yeah.
concept.
No,
Yes,
we're not
that's
talking about the concept.
Is the frequency a concept?
Hey, Batman. I have the sound that plays when you ask QE what is diffraction.
Diffraction. That's exactly it.
And you know what sound you get when you ask Oakley what is diffraction?
They asked is refraction. And
No,
by the way,
diffraction,
what is
not refraction.
What is the middle ground between looming and sinking?
Oh,
no,
dear.
we're talking about diffraction, not refraction.
It's called the fucking flat Earth.
Oh,
no,
no,
diffraction
it's not.
isn't called the flat Earth.
Yeah.
It's definitely not.
The default is flat Earth because your fucking maths for the ball
What?
doesn't work.
Wait, what? Why is it the
Okay,
default? How do you get the default?
Because it is the default.
Citation required.
So if I can say, hey, people, leave Gleam. You don't need to. I like Gleam. He doesn't. Well, did he leave? Oh,
Yes, he doesn't. Oh, did Victor leave? Oh,
Victor. What's your vector, Victor? His vector is leaving. Oh.
I had some questions to ask Victor. Why Victor thought it was acceptable to threaten my friend FTFE with death the other day. He sent a Discord message that said, "I'm going to put a bullet in your skull." I wondered why he thought that was acceptable, along with all the obvious stolen valor that he displays. I honestly believe that he did join the military. He went into training, and then within 30 seconds, they were like, "Get the out now. Just leave."
But at 9 years old.
Well, no. See, what he was saying
And
was
15.
at 9 years old. When he was 9, he went to America and accidentally stole some top secret technology somehow, which didn't get noticed until he was 15. So then he had to join the army under Q clearance. Otherwise, some American generals were going to kill him. And then I guess to keep him quiet, they gave him a 4-star general rank in the American military because he's a general in the Scout. Did I get that right?
I don't know. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. So much wrong in that, swimming around in that head.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't know the difference between red and blue. He wanted to go with concepts. Let's see. We've got basic. Generally shady says, "I'm a general. Victor is more shady than me." I sent him a message. You must have accidentally disconnected.
He's on Discord as well.
Basic trigonometry for £2 says, "Victor, when did you first get brain damage?" I don't know. Too much lead paint. I don't know. Bitwise79 for $5 says, "Stop lying about being in the military and get back to lying about the shape of the earth." I mean, how can you be so confused to think that at 15 you would be made a general?
A 4-star general.
A 4-star general, skipping all the other stuff.
I want to know how he got his hands on this top secret technology when he was 9. Where did he go?
I think he went to a gift shop. It sounds like, because he's holding up that space shuttle thing like it's something. I'm like, Victor, that's just something that you buy as a trinket when you go through the museum on your way out of the space center there. Oh dear. So all right, Mark Beiser for $6.66. Hail Santa says, "I was in a Boy Scout troop that sometimes got to use a U.S. Marine reserve base's firing range. What rank in the Marines does that make me?" Mark,
oh, sir.
Clearly, Mark, you're also a 4-star general, I guess.
Field Marshal straight up.
I'm asking him to come back. So, let's see. Jessica G. Vic, what would it take? Would you take a bullet for Batman's parents?
Martha!
Oh.
Why did Superman say that name to me?
Second best Bob for £2 says, obviously Victor has problems, just leave him. He constantly pings me. Constantly. So he let's go. He says, it's impossible, so now you prove your gas pressure being maintained in a vacuum. There is no vacuum. Without a container, vacuum chamber, vessels, membrane, chamber, or barrier in the natural environment or games up concede. So just rambling. PhD Tony for $5 says, Victor, please get some therapy. I think that would do him some good. Yes. Jail Warren for $4.99. What's the highest scout rank you've earned, Victor? I'll ask that. I'll send that right there.
Is T-Boy a rank? No, wait, they wouldn't trust him with hot water. I mean,
hey, Batman. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Oh, every day.
That was from Nerd Angle or Nerd Angel. I kind of like Nerd Angel. So
yeah.
For $4.99. The end of the George said for $5. I'm a colonel in the British Army. I've been since I was made the Queen's Guard laugh at Buckingham. That's just how the army works in Britain, I guess.
Yeah. If you just happen to bump into the Queen, you're automatically given a commission.
Just by bumping into him. Perfect. Schrodinger's cat for $5 says, why did I spend 4 years in college to become an officer when I could just join the Boy Scouts and become a 5-star? It's 4-star. Get it right. Let's see what he has here. He's let's see, the highest rank in Scout he earned was Master. So he's a master. I don't know anything about Scouts. What's a Master Scout?
That requires some level of intelligence, and I just doubt that.
What's a quote from the Crucible? Let's see. Finally, nope. A Schrodinger's cat, 4 years in college. Yeah, he thinks he's an officer, but he obviously never went to college. Let's see. I'm gonna ask him. What degree? Did you get in university? Let's see. We got Vic. How old are you if you're this many? From Jessica G. Oh, excellent. That's so funny. Poor Victor everything is so confused. He's just going on and on about. He goes, volume invokes a container, gas invokes a container, pressure invokes a container, you're done. Whatever that means.
It's just the constant. You need a container for gravity, there for the atmosphere. Therefore, the Earth's flat because I don't understand physics.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. Is Nathan Thompson the source of that that quote? The natural antecedent of gas pressure is a physical container.
QE as well.
Oh, is that QE? Yeah. Okay. It's hard to keep track of the BS source, the progeny of it, if you would. Let's see. Chris Street says for £5, as a proper scout leader with a large following of scouts and explorers, I'd like to apologize for this exorcene. We are not all that bad. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, Chris and I mentioned Lee Porter, both friends of mine on Facebook, and they're both do with stuff with the scouts right now. And excellent guys, good stuff. Respect the scouts. They've had a hard time in America here lately. Jail Warren for $4.99. Yeah, he's full on lying. I messaged FTFE the award levels. Let's see.
FTFE? I'll have to send them.
Cambridge University Officers Training Corps General. So he went.
So he went to Cambridge University Officers Training Course when he was 15. And the TA doesn't go there also.
He's a TA. You received a bachelor's degree from Cambridge. Of course.
Exactly that.
In what field? Poor. Wow. So we've got. Let's see. What did Jordan say here? That's just. Here's the problem. Like he's obviously not right, but that's flat earthers. You're watching this. If you're a flat earther, you're like, oh, that's not me. That is you. You're not right in the head, flat earthers. None of you are. So, and the George said, is wondering, can he? Yes, I mispronounced corpse. It's core.
Yeah, like the Green Lantern Corps. I've got
yes.
a couple of friends there.
All right,
Jordan,
and the George said is asking, can I plug my channel in the chat? Yes, you can. And the George said is Jordan Sweet, who's been in on here a few times. Has a channel. He's got one video so far. It's pretty good. So he's gonna post the link in here. So go to his channel, give him a sub, please. So you received a bachelor degree from Cambridge in what field? Territorial Army.
He's got a bachelor's degree in the Territorial Army.
Oh my! How do you... Oh my goodness! Even as a civilian, I still rank as a general and an officer.
Of course you do, because that's exactly how this all works.
Oh dear. Oh, he's outstanding in his field with JM. Yeah, so in case you missed it, on FTFE's Discord server, Victor did threaten to put a bullet in FTFE's head. So that is pretty disgusting. That is why I brought Batman on.
It's not good. You can't say that to my friends.
Yes.
FTFE is an honorary member of the Justice League. We've received your application, MC Toon, but frankly, we've already got a really bad rapper.
Oh, who?
I mean, Cyborg keeps trying all the time. We told him he's not very good, but even though he's half robot, he still can't get a beat.
Clive Wells, ask him what Tripos he studied, and in what college he is a member. What member are you? In what college are you a member of at Cambridge? I don't think he'll know. He says, and you'll call me crazy till you realize I'm correct. No, you're not. Oh, you're not correct. So, Batman, later tonight, I know you may be asleep being that you're used to the UK time, but I have Schrodinger's cat on. And if you saw his couple recent videos, he did a video on a guy that was terrorizing a small town in Texas. Turns out that guy published his phone number and asked people to call him. Also, a guy in Canada is calling school districts and stores and harassing them, and declaring that he is part of the common law. He's a judge and a prosecutor in common law, and these people don't even need to stand trial. They're already guilty because he's a judge and he can fine them $1 million.
Of course, that's exactly how it works.
That's how it works. So, and he also has published his phone number. So what's going to happen is Schrodinger's cat and I are going to be calling these people, see if we can ring them up, talk to them a little bit. So got a little bit of stuff planned for them.
That sounds fun.
So let's see. Oh, his NGO that Croote is talking about is the nonprofit organization, a non-governmental organization. How is he an NGO? See if I'm not under your jurisdiction.
I think he means NCO, which stands for non-commissioned officer. But maybe
No,
he has been used for something else.
It's the non-Gibbs equation officer. Oh dear. Oh. He says a non-profit organization that operates independently of any government, typically one whose purpose is to address social political issue. That's the NGO. And so he has declared he is an NGO, therefore he's not under my jurisdiction. So anyway, oh dear. Okay, so that's a Schrodinger's cat. That's going to be at 8 Central Time. That'll be fun. It'll be a little different than I normally do, but it should be quite interesting. JL Warren says, just because he smells rank doesn't mean he has a rank.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh dear.
Can Batman plug a channel?
Oh yes, go. Please do, Batman.
My friend FTFE, his wife, the 95% of their relationship, Mrs. Fight, she launched a YouTube channel today, and I'd like, if possible, everyone could go and subscribe to it.
I beat you all to it. I'm already subscribed.
I've asked FTFE to put the link in the chat. He said he was there. So let me. Here's the link to FTFE's wife's channel. It's called Emma Reads Reddit, where she, reads Reddit. Please go and subscribe because it's awesome. She launched today with 3 videos, and there'll be a regular video every day at 2 p.m. UK time.
A video every day. She's got a lovely accent. I really enjoyed listening to it. So,
yeah, I don't know why she married that loser FTFE.
Oh dear. Victor says, I give my own orders in space less, unless they come from the Queen. Okay. Is my duty. That is his duty. Oh dear. Because of course he's a 4-star general. He does. Oh my. How can you think that? I mean, how can somebody get to the position?
Kyle Rayner's in the chat. Kyle, you're supposed to be looking after Sector 2415. I mean, to be fair, there's only Krypton there, and that exploded, but that's why they put you there, because you're bloody useless, Kyle. Kyle Rayner's in the chat. He's a Green Lantern that thinks he's special because he was made the White Lantern once. Oh, look at me. I can control every living color of the emotional spectrum. Yeah, well, I was the Yellow Lantern twice. Bloody Kyle Rayner.
Nobody likes Green Lantern people.
Look at me.
Don't tell Batman.
Got a magic ring. Yeah, we've already got a guy with no superpowers. It's me. And I can get a magic ring. They just take him away again.
Oh. Let's see. Mr. Autopants. Seriously, in 20 years, we will think that exploiting people like flat earthers for YouTube style media is immoral? Will we think? Here's the thing. If they were to shut the hell up and just keep their stupid, goofy religion to themselves that denies evidence and science and reality and everything, if they were just to stay in their little, spider hole and shut the hell up, yeah, it wouldn't be a thing. But as long as they're out there yapping and yelling and telling people, coming up to fences at schoolyards saying, large bodies of water, blah, blah. Yeah.
Bodies of water don't curve. And Kyle Rayner in the chat, he says, you think it's easy bringing planets back to life? You couldn't bring my parents back to life, could you?
Still a sore topic.
I mean, my parents didn't die. I'm not Bruce Wayne.
Oh.
I was born in the darkness.
Schrodinger's cat says, General Victor, what's the difference between an Army captain and a Navy captain? Don't Google it. Oh, that's a good one. I'll ask him. I have no clue. Hey, Batman, do you know why the word lieutenant is mispronounced in England?
Because the Americans can't say it right. It's lieutenant.
Yeah, but then why is it spelled wrong? There's no F in there.
Yeah, we're just going to pretend we didn't see that.
It can't be both mispronounced or misspelled. That's a little flat Earth Victor thinking there. I love when they talk about the atmosphere. They're like, the pressure equalizes instantly. And like, well, then how come bottom of, is to sea level? Sea level to the top of a mountain. Well, because it produces gas.
Oh, cool. I mean, the one thing that always gets me about the flat Earth MC2, and no one's ever answered this for me, if the Earth's flat and the sun's small and local, why is there snow at the top of mountains?
Yeah, it should be the opposite.
Right.
Totally. It's closer. People are saying kernel is also wrong. There's an R that people say, but there's no R in kernel. Unless you're talking about a kernel of corn.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Kyle. Guy Gardner's a dick. Don't worry about him.
Glober Mom says that, it was retracted. I'll still say it. The Brits don't know how to pronounce lieutenant or how to spell lieutenant. One or the other. It's one or the other.
Oh, you Americans don't know how to spell color. Wait, I'm American. I'm from Gotham.
Yeah, you gotta rip on England with us. With me.
Stupid British.
All right, nothing from Victor on that one. So all right,
not coming back.
Yeah. So yeah, and Schrodinger's cat asked me, "Are we on tonight still?" We are on tonight still. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be just over 2 hours from now. So let's see, colon. Hey, do the British say colon or colon for the two dots like this vertically stacked? Colon. So what's colon? I hear Mr. Sensible saying it all the time. This guy named Colon.
Like
colon.
Aftershave? Or is that cologne?
That's cologne. Yeah, and there's a G in there for some reason. It says a lower ranking soldier walks on the left side of the senior officer, hence the way it's said. Is that right? Huh.
I know the word lieutenant comes from the French, I think.
Yeah, I read it. The USA kicked UK's ass, then later bailed them out in 2 world wars. We own the English language now. There you go.
Queen histories. Well,
all right.
I mean, America elected Trump, so.
Oh. I got Flurf Bingo here. I didn't get it.
Oh, we all would have won.
No, I didn't. He didn't say moon landing. He didn't say I can't feel it move or fisheye or see too far. No bingo today. Hey, I might be interviewing a NASA astronaut that walked on the moon.
Oh. Really?
There's a short list of them that are currently interviewable, and so I'm not certain yet. I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to make it happen. So just excited about that. But if you don't see it happen, you'll know it fell through. But anyway. 48 years ago, he was on the moon. So yes, it's not Louis Armstrong, the trumpet player. Or no, Louis Armstrong, the guy that bikes. So, which Apollo mission were they on? Says Sir Pick-a-Pup the Benevolent. 1972 April. Which one is that, Batman?
Sorry?
April of 1972. Which Apollo mission was that?
Of 1972, the last one.
April of 1972.
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, it's no wonder. And FTFE couldn't have got that either because, Team Skeptic and I did win the 50th anniversary Apollo quiz show last summer. So, yep, that would be Apollo 16. Apollo 16, yes.
The back computer told me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what the Scout General says. It's all Admiralty law anyway. Who cares? He doesn't know the difference between Army
Admiralty
Captain and Navy Captain.
Covers like Navy stuff at sea, nothing to do with the Army.
Oh gosh. Why a court? Oh my gosh. Okay. So there we go.
That was fun.
That was. I kind of doubt he'll come on again. And I'm not sad.
I'm not surprised he's fully blocked FTFE after threatening to kill him.
Yeah. So I was not very vague. Of course, yes, it is Charlie Duke that I might be able to interview. So, Mr. Bozohead says Batman sounds like a pirate. So, well, that I mean, what else we got? We got to wrap it up here. Hit that like button. Thank you to everybody who sent the super chats. Thank you to my channel members and patrons. Because of you, I have this camera upgrading right now. It's in process, borrowing the camera, borrowing the thing to test it out. I did purchase a teleprompter, and I had to get like a battery case, pass-through battery. So a few things. This is all from channel members, patrons, and super chats is what's funding this. So I'm putting it back in. I've got other things like a microphone upgrade in the works. This blue is nice, but I'm gonna get a better one that you don't hear so much of the keyboard, because I type loud.
I mean, the community around the debunkers is amazing.
Yes,
I know they help my friend FTFE a lot. Obviously, when FTFE needs it, Wayne Tech can give him whatever he needs. Wayne Tech helped NASA with the teleportation technology that was based around the boom tube technology that we stole from Darkseid.
From Darkseid? Darkseid, okay.
You know, the big space god, the bad dude.
See, Mandevil says, so all MC2 has to do to get Victor back on is take off his glasses so he can't recognize him. I can't read very well either. Let's see. I'll try to read this from Jane Doe for $4.99. Thanks for an amazing evening of entertainment. My sides hurt from laughing so much. Oh, Victor is a good source of entertainment.
Always dumpster fire. On a side note, I don't know where I can get throat lozenges.
Asda. I mean, you're in America, so CVS.
Walmart.
That works too. Anything else you want to add, Batman, before we head out?
Thank you very much for having me on. It's been an absolute pleasure. Please subscribe to my friend FTFE and his wife's channel. Link to my wife, his wife's channel in the chat right now.
And yeah, thank you very much to you, Batman. It's good having you on. I appreciate it always. It's you're always welcome here. So
I've had a bunch of notices. Apparently the bat signal was shining. Clark couldn't do anything. There was some green rocks.
Yeah.
Oh God, they had to call the Green Lantern Corps in. Kyle, are you dealing with that? There's a problem in Gotham, but I'm a bit busy. So, yeah, no, we're good.
All right, excellent. So don't forget to tune in later tonight. If you were thinking about Dion Smo, he pushed it off another week. So next week at probably 10 p.m. Central. Thank you to channel members, patrons, and a super chat. I appreciate it all. We'll check you next time. Bye.